What's going on, y'all? You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm about to do. It's your player, Pop My Collar, Cal. Want to holler at y'all real quick. It's been a minute since I made one of these videos. The reason it's been a minute is because I've been working my ass off, y'all. When I tell you I've been working on myself, working on the improvement, just making myself become that man that I want to be, it's taking me away from making a lot of these videos. And that brings me to something I want to talk about today. Bros, have you ever been working for something for so long and then you finally get to that point and you're at that crossroad and you're saying to yourself, okay, should I take this or should I not take this? That's the place where I'm at right now. But I want to talk about everything leading up before that point. Like I said before, as a man, you can work for a lot of things in your life, and you can get to that point to where you can work like a dog, do everything you're supposed to do, and still not win in the end. But I'm here to tell you, bros, there's light at the end of that tunnel. You can win in the end. It's very hard. It's a long road, and I'm still on this road. I'm still traveling it. Who knows what's going to happen in my life right now, but I finally had a pep talk with myself last weekend, and I finally sat myself down and I told myself, Cal, I'm proud of you. Bros, if you've been doing the work, I want you to take this time out to tell yourself that, hey, I'm proud of you. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that. Because we're so used to just putting our head down, and next thing we look up, we're at that finish line, but we haven't taken the time to really embrace what's been going on. We've been so engulfed in the suck. We've been so engulfed in the process. We don't take that opportunity to say, okay, this is a good job. This is a good mark. We just kind of keep going. After we hit a certain mark in our life, we just keep going. We just keep going. But you have to sit down and take it all in. Think about where you were at about a year ago, 2 years ago. For me, 3 years ago. Think about where you were at and think about where you are right now to this day. Yes, you still have problems. You still have issues that you need to work out or whatnot. This is a marathon, right? It's always going to be something you have to work on with yourself. But think about where you were then versus where you are now. It's a great feeling, right? It should be a great feeling if you've been doing what you're supposed to do. And that's all I want to tell you, man. Pat yourself in the back and tell yourself, good job. Now that I got that out of the way. It comes a point in your life as a man at some point in time where you're going to have to make a decision. I'm at a fork in the road in my life right now. I have a few options and whatnot, and I'm weighing those options and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what's the best route to go for me? Yes, I have a child, I have a daughter or whatnot, and I want to make the best decision for her. But ultimately, what you have to do as a man, you have to make the best choice for you. Is it selfish? Yes, it's supposed to be selfish. When you do something that's for you, your family's going to benefit off the back end. That trickle down effect, your family's going to benefit from the decision that you make, whichever one that it is. But you have to make sure that you're happy and that you're confident and you can go to sleep at night making that decision. And that's where I'm at in my life right now. Like, okay, I got these options or whatnot. Which way should I go? And a lot of y'all might be dealing with that. And if you're not dealing with that and you're feeling stagnant, bro, just keep working a little bit longer. It's gonna come. And who's to say all these options that I have right now, they could all fall by the wayside and I could be stuck back at ground zero. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that deter me. Because if I got to this point right now, I know I can get to that point again. And bro, if you're at a point right now where you had an option going for you and it fell through, yes, it's sad, but guess what? You can pick it up and you can do it again. It's never too late if you're willing to do the work. That's why I always talk about doing the work, getting up, doing the work early in the morning, late at night, working on self, doing everything that you have to do. And it ain't about doing it for no woman. It's about doing it for you. And your woman and your family is gonna benefit off that anyway. So I'm not gonna go too much into detail with it, but I just want to give you a little quick pep talk, like, bro, you're doing a good job, okay? If you had a few downfalls or whatnot, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. But what you cannot do is give up on yourself. When you give up on yourself, that's when you look up 5-10 years down the road and you're like, damn, I'm still in the same place. You don't want to do that. Trust me. That's something that you don't want to do. I did that, and next thing I know, 7 years of my life was gone. So it took me 7 years to get back to this point where I'm at now, to say, okay, what option am I going to take? And I'm going to still sit down. I'm going to pray about it a lot. Yes, I do pray. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to meditate on it. And then I'm going to make my choices according to that. Well, who knows? I might be able to finesse a way to where I get everything I want. But we'll see what happens with that. But bro, the majority, the whole meaning of this video is to tell you, take that time out if you've been doing the work and enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. Yes, there's still work to do, but pat yourself on the back and say, okay, this is a job well done, but I know I still have a lot more to go. I still got a long road to take. Anyway, that's my little quick pep talk for today, and I'll holler at y'all later. Your ass up.